chance of being in service with New Covenant Holy Temple with the pastor is Bishop R.K Peyton. I'm going to tell you more about it in a minute, but one thing I will say, Doc, for this, it's official now. The Heaven 1410 Sunday morning church tour. If don't invite me to your church unless your church is hopping. Because the last 2 weeks, Doc, brother.
So it was on.
It was on. It was on. So first it was the Faith Chapel. They set the bar, and then New Covenant moved the bar even higher. So all I'm going to say is, don't invite me to your church if your church is lame. Because I ain't going to get up here and lie.
So they was what did Bishop Peyton preach on?
He preached about Joshua chapter 6 and verse 1. Don't forget to shout. I'm going to tell you, man, the next segment, I'm going to tell you all about it. All I'm going to say is that Bishop Peyton, that's a bad preacher there. You hear me? We'll be back. The Jay Green Live Show on the all-new Heaven 1410. My church experience on yesterday. The Sunday morning Heaven 1410 a.m. church tour stopped at New Covenant Holy Temple at 4420 Shelfer Road, where the pastor is Bishop R.K Peyton. All I will say is I enjoyed myself. Yes, sir.
I know you did.
Praise and worship. Now, praise and worship is a little different. I ain't going to say it in front of people. One thing I'm not going to do is lie to you about my church experience when I go visit these churches.
Right.
So if your church ain't hopping, don't invite me. Right. Praise and worship took me back to when I was a boy. And the type of service it was when I was growing up in just a Pentecostal holiness church where mother get up and just sang whatever on her mind and the whole church go in.
The whole church
go in. They had about three shout breaks. They had about 3 shout breaks yesterday. And if I'm going to this church tour, man, I gotta get my shout together.
Yeah, we gotta get in shape. You gotta be in shape nowadays to shout. I seen some people shout a good 5 seconds. And they don't stop just cause the spirit then left them. They got a little winded. So the shout start off fast.
Yeah.
Then slow down. So she's getting tired.
One thing I will say is New Covenant Holy Temple probably have one of the best choirs in our area.
Ooh.
That choir sounds good.
Who direct them?
Mother Peyton.
So now you know why.
That choir sounds good. They had 3 selections on yesterday. Bishop sang one with them. Don't remember the name of the song, but Bishop sound good. Bishop can sing.
Oh yeah. Now did they have a piano? I got an old good Hammond up in there.
They got a good Hammond up there.
They got the organ.
The organ with a good keyboard player.
Oh,
man, the drummer was straight too.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got to have a good drummer if you talking about you a shouting church.
Oh yeah, because the drummer might throw you off.
You got to have a boom cat right.
Really, you don't need nothing else but a good drummer if you're going to get that good shout on. Yeah, sometimes the drummer go too fast though. You can't keep up. You just you get all off beat. Just jump up and down then.
So yesterday it was really, really good. He came from Joshua chapter 6 and verse 1. Don't forget your shout. Talking about the walls of Jericho and how they came down flat.
Ooh.
Yeah, and don't forget your shout. He only said read mother 4 times yesterday.
Oh, so you was counting?
Yeah, it was a slow Sunday. He only said it 4 times. But the word was amazing. At the end, he had an altar call, Doc, and I'm not telling you a lie. The altars were filled with people. I mean, they had to be at least 100 people at the altar yesterday. I mean, it was filled. People were getting the deliverance. They were getting a touch from God. It was an amazing time at New Covenant Holy Temple. We only got out about 2:30.
Oh, ain't that bad.
Ain't bad.
Yeah.
Ain't bad. I was looking more for 3:30. I heard about New Covenant.
Yeah.
Somebody told me I need to bring my lunch when I go. But it wasn't that bad.
No. Ain't that bad. It's just when the spirit rule, you can't rush.
Ain't no letting out. And one thing I did say, I did say yesterday, someone asked me how was church, and I told them there's a difference from being in church and you feel like you in church all day. And then you get out of church and you look down and it's been all day. There's a difference.
Right.
New Covenant, it was a lengthy service, but I did not know it.
That's because,
I didn't know it.
That's because the anointing makes a difference.
Big shouts out to Brother Holmes. Brother Holmes came to me and said he listens to us every day. He said, I can prove it.
What he said?
I said, how can you prove it? He said, it's February 19. 2:30 at Holy Temple, New Covenant Holy Temple. Good afternoon and welcome. I'm like, what? You do my whole spiel. You know, whole spiel, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate all people that invited me out to New Covenant Holy Temple. I had a great time, man. They showed us some major love out there, man. If I hugged 10 people, I hugged 20. It really felt like family, and big shouts out to them. That is the home church of your mom and dad. So big shouts out to, is it Mother? Missionary?
Missionary, Mother.
She my mama, Glenda Ruff and Deacon Ruff, man. Big shouts out to them. It was a great time out there. If you want me to come to your church, get on heaven1410.com, click on the contest page, and fill out that information right there. You'll be in a drawing for me to show up one Sunday morning to your church and have church with you. Now, I ain't coming to be Jay Green. I'm just coming to be in a number. So if you know your church got it going on and you just feel like the community needs to know what's going on at your church, get on the website, heaven1410.com, click on the contest page, and fill out the information. And I may go to your church in the 5 o'clock hour. It will be another announcement of who church I will visit this Sunday. You don't want to miss it. Jay Green Live Show. Brand new Donald Lawrence. Your righteous mind. You better not turn that down.